Hello students, we are going to discuss about Unit 4 Drying. We are going to discuss about introduction of drying, application of drying, mechanism of drying and theory of drying. One by one we will discuss. First one, introduction about drying. What is drying? The removal of small amount of water or other liquid from a material by the application of heat. It also includes removal of volatile liquid or water from another liquid or gas or a suspension. What is volatile liquid? Quickly converted into gas. Examples of volatile liquid: alcohol, acetone, etc. Water is a volatile liquid or not? Yes, it is moderately volatile liquid. What is suspension? Suspension is nothing but dispersion of solid particle in a liquid. Are you clear? Okay. So when it is possible, drying is possible when the environment is unsaturated with the water vapor. Hence, humidity is an important determinant for drying of solid. What is unsaturation? Air that contains less water vapor than possible. That is unsaturation. What is humidification? Humidification is nothing but increase the amount of vapor in a gas. So that is humidification. What is the difference between evaporator and dryer? Product obtained from an evaporator is either concentrated solution or suspension or a wet slurry, whereas that from a dryer is substantially dry solid. So what is suspension? Dispersion of solid particle in a liquid. Are you clear or not? Okay. Process of evaporation involve removal of much more quantity of liquid per hour than in drying. Why? Because evaporation is a phase change operation. So the phase change from liquid to vapor. Are you clear or not? Okay. So what are the method of drying? One is thermal drying, another one non-thermal drying. So thermal drying is nothing but application of heat. Non-thermal drying, freeze drying. Are you clear? Non-thermal drying expression. Expression of solid to remove liquid. Example, squeezing of wetted sponge. Extraction of liquid from solid by use of solvent. Adsorption by use of desiccant such as anhydrous calcium chloride. What is adsorption? It is the process of adhesion of molecules of liquid or gases onto the surface of a solid particle. Are you clear? Okay. So what is desiccant? What is the purpose of the desiccant? Desiccant are commonly used to keep product dry and stable. Dry desiccant can absorb moisture from air either by physical absorption or by chemical reaction and thus reduce the humidity in the headspace of sealed container. This is the purpose of desiccant. So here anhydrous calcium chloride is called as a desiccant. So what is the purpose of anhydrous calcium chloride in absorption? It absorbs more moisture when the relative humidity of the surrounding air is higher. So its absorption increases exponentially. Relative humidity also increases. So this is the remarkable result compared to other desiccant. What are the other desiccant? Silica gel and clay. Absorption. Absorption is nothing but gas liquid operation, removal of gases from gaseous mixture with the help of liquid solvent. Absorption of moisture from gases by passage through a sulfuric acid colony. Next one, desiccation. Desiccation is nothing but it is the state of extreme dryness. Desiccation of moisture from a solid by placing it in a sealed container with a moisture removing material. Example, silicone gel and bottle. Silicone gel is acting as a desiccant. Are you clear on that? Okay. So the purpose of the desiccant, so it is used to remove moisture. Are you clear on that? Okay. So the dry desiccant can absorb moisture from air either by physical absorption or by chemical reaction. Are you clear or not? Okay. Thank you for your attention.